You are watching the Big 12 on the HPL YouTube channel. Today, we're having the Sunflower Showdown here in the state of Kansas. The 4th-ranked Wildcats come in to take on their in-state rival, the Kansas Jayhawks, sitting at 4-3. Kansas looking for a huge upset win today. Kansas State, a really heavy favorite coming into today's game. I am DeJuan McMurray alongside with the North Carolina coach, Mr. Williams, his first appearance in the booth. What are we looking for in this game, Mr. Williams?
Well, we're looking for a massive Kansas upset if they can, but you got to look at Avery Johnson, probably leading the Heisman at this point, great quarterback, and then Dylan Edwards, the running back for Kansas State. Kansas State, a lot of firepower on their offense. Let's see if Kansas can hold them off and try to upset them.
All right, as Kansas State will start with the football first. Kansas will receive it in the second half. And again, Kansas State, 4th-ranked team, a really heavy favorite coming into today. And we are underway. This kick will go into the end zone. Lockett will catch it. Ball will come out to the 25. Kansas State going to make a few adjustments on their depth chart. And we will officially see this Wildcat offense on the field. Avery Johnson, we talked about him. Really athletic quarterback. He can run, he can throw. He can do a lot to you. We'll see what happens. And of course, we'll bring in our sideline reporters after one of these teams scores. So, yeah, 1st and 10. See what happens. They come out in trips to start out their first drive.
Gotta watch Johnson here.
First play, it's going to be a handoff to Jackson, and he's going to slip into the secondary for a gain of 13 yards to open up the drive to the 38-yard line.
Take the nerves away, run the football. Really, really good job. The offensive line, they're physical and nasty. They're not nervous. They're not worried about this crowd getting loud.
Center wide open there. Look like you could drive a truck through that hole. Dual back.
Yep, so two-back look here. Avery Johnson going to take off and run, and he will slide. He is inches short of the first down. And this is what we're talking about, the elusiveness of this quarterback. Kansas really going to have to get pressure on him. Can't let him just get loose. Johnson, 2nd and inches, and he's just going to run it.
Again.
Just tucks it, gets out of bounds.
Such a dynamic football player. Kansas State knows how to use them. There, Kansas looks like they playing a lot of zone. Worried about the pass, but then Avery Johnson just kind of be able to slip through a seam, pick up 5-6 yards there.
Yep, elite company. 3-man rush, Johnson. He's going to have all day to throw. He rolls out to the left. Still looking downfield. Going to throw cross body. Tight end. It is incomplete. Yeah, I mean, that's just a Cam Ward type throw right there. I mean, we saw how he played in college. I mean, it's basically a replica of what Avery Johnson in this game is doing. We've seen it all year. Handoff. Dylan Edwards is met immedially by Gage Keys. Dropped for a loss of 3.
Kansas State pauses, but you see, let's see where Kansas State goes here. I mean, Kansas has to play. They got them in a 3rd and deep, so they need to get off the field. It's a big conversion here if they can even hold them to half. With the 4th down rules, if they can hold them outside of 4th and 5, that's an automatic punt.
Remember, though, Electric does know how to use the 50-50 ball to his advantage, so keep that in mind. You're going to see a lot of one-on-ones today, especially with Jerome Bradley in that tight end. He's going to really use him. So just watch out for that because, anything can happen when you play Electric, so don't count him out on a 3rd and long.
Gotta watch the scramble here. Avery Johnson's been dominant early on with the scramble. Kansas, huge 3rd down. Gotta go off the field here.
Here we go. 3rd and 13 from the 46. Johnson gonna drop back. Gonna throw the corner. It's caught.
Oh.
It looked like it was too high, but no.
I don't know
he
if
caught
he got his
it.
foot down. Did he get his foot down?
Yes, he did. That's a catch. First down.
The play stops there. He can't make a catch.
Good play, Avery Johnson. Quick out there, just putting the ball in the money. He's a great runner. Dual threat here. Throws a dot on the outside shoulder.
1st and 10. Johnson. All day. Going to take off. Going to make a man miss. Johnson. Still on the move. Hey, oh, my goodness. Take on a do-it-yourself kid.
Do we see the
touchdown? Unbelievable moves from Avery Johnson. And Kansas State gets on the board first.
Seems like whenever Kansas drops back in that zone, just Avery Johnson just carves them up. It gives them time. It seems like the blitz makes them react a little bit quicker, but when they're able to drop back in the zone, he just finds a hole and runs through it.
Yeah, that was a great drive right there. We're going to go down to our sideline reporter, Tiger. Kansas State, really strong drive. What are they going to be aiming for on defense?
Well, I think they're probably just going to have to bend, not break. You just kind of want to control the game. You get a stop here, and then you just kind of go from there. You got one of the best offenses in the league, I'm sure, and one of the best users as well. So you can stop them here. You really put the game in your hands.
Yep, as he definitely got sticky as Daniels on the first play gets sacked by Damian Ilalio.
Might have to move that quarterback off the spot here. Kansas State has a extremely talented front. Knows how to call defense there. You got to get out of the pocket here and see if you can move the pocket to get some time.
4-man rush. Here comes the pressure. Daniels checks it down. That's Williams. And he gets up the sideline for a gain of 8 yards right there to make it 3rd down and 11 now. So Kansas got to get at least 6 more yards here to be able to go for this.
Making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
4-man rush. Daniels is all day. He's still looking. Throws it, and he is actually injured. And yes, in the leg. And Kansas will be forced to punt.
Rough hold there. I think he held it too long. Got to make a decision there. Settled the punt.
Lockett will be on the return. Lockett to the 41-yard line.
You got to contain Avery Johnson here. First drive, took off, ran, had a big run for a touchdown. You got to contain him here. You got to figure out a way, keep him in the pocket, get him off a stump. Hopefully, use just falling back in the zone, only rushing forward. Seems like it's not working, but we'll see how it goes.
Yep, here we go. Kansas State has the ball back. What can Avery Johnson do here? Pressure comes. Johnson's going to go deep for Bradley. He's known for winning one-on-ones, and he drops it.
I like the matchup there. Trust your guy. You're up 7-0. Take a shot on first down. No big deal there. Great throw. Like the receiver here, pushing the corner off on the inside and then trying to catch the ball outside shoulder. Just couldn't get it done.
2nd and 10 from the 41. Here we go, man in motion. Johnson looking, checks it down, or the little drag route to Tibbs, who had a great catch earlier, will have enough for the first down.
Man, I feel bad for Kansas. Avery Johnson's tough to defend here. You're worried about the scramble, and you see the crossing route here. So your linebacker's got to hold to play Avery Johnson on the scramble. Wide open crossing route. Pick up the first.
Wide open, good throw, good catch, first down. Wants to throw on first down.
Johnson. Nothing open. Actually, yes, something did come open. It was Tibbs. He caught it. Great catch right there. And Kansas State has another set of downs to the 21-yard line. So right near the red zone, right on the border.
Pretty much effortless here for Kansas State. Avery Johnson just picking them apart.
Here we go, Johnson, 1st and 10. Oh, my goodness, that tight end is butt booty naked open, and
he dropped it.
The receiver dropped it. That was Jace Brown. He dropped the ball.
Another great play there by Kansas State. Avery Johnson putting him in a position. Do you play zone? Do you play the receiver? Do you play the tight end off in the, in the corner of the end zone? Kansas State.
Blitz coming. Johnson, tight end. Oakley dropped the ball. Great breakup right there. And now it is 3rd and 10. I'm sorry for
breaks here. Kansas got to turn. They got to turn these drops into a positive momentum here. Let's see what they decide to do.
Yep, here we go. 3rd down and 10. Got to get it right here. Avery Johnson, tight end, wide open on the corner route, and that is going to be a score. Garrett Oakley, 21 yards, and the Wildcats stretched the lead with 1:18 to go in the first quarter.
Yeah, I don't know if Kansas is in zone or man there, but it's a tough defense, man. It's hard to play this quarterback. Avery Johnson's so talented. You're worried about the scramble. Just give up the outside post to the pylon.
This is Hayes on the return, and he will be bringing it back to the 18-yard line. Let's see if Kansas can finally try to go
else here. We're putting this
get
thing
some
to bed
points.
early. See if Kansas can hold the football here, get a first down, try to sustain a drive. Kansas State looks like they're loading the box up.
Yep, as we see, there's a new quarterback in the game now, McComb.
Throws it away.
And this is going to be hard for KU. This is a new quarterback, freshman, David McComb. Let's see what he can do.
Looks like Kansas State's really crowding the center of the football field. They got 8 in the box. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They spread the middle here. Looks like you got to pick your spots, man. Be quick offensively. There you go.
Check down. Williams going to go for 5. So 3rd down and medium now.
You really got to make a decision if you're Kansas. If you're trying to work the center of the field, you might get in deep shit here. You really got to think about working the edges here. Try to, nickel and dime them down the football field. It's a tough defense here, tough team.
Yep, here we go. 3rd and 5 from the 22. Here we go. McComb. Going to look for his tight end, and he holds on to the football. Great catch and control by Deshaun, whatever his last name is. First down, nonetheless.
Now, home field advantage here. They got to be able to work.
Going to take his drag underneath. Going to go for 4 yards right there. Can't pick it on that catch.
Nickel and dime here. Nickel and dime. Just figure out where the defense is loading you up here. See if you can work these zones.
As we see, the first quarter is about to come to an end. Last play, and it's intercepted! Rowe! And he's just got free real estate.
Routes on
and Kansas State already up 20-0 right before the first quarter ends.
Misread here. I think we had the X on the backside of the formation here, and just kind of setting on one man, going through his progressions, not reading the football here. When you run these quick offenses, and you got to be precise, you got to make your decisions quick. They got to be good. They got to be smart. They got to be quick, pick up yards here, nickel and dime down the field. But Kansas is in deep shit here. They got to be able to get back to the drawing board here and try to put some points on the board, or we're experiencing a blowout.
See, 21-0. I think Kansas. I feel like, in my opinion, no, I'm actually not going to give opinions yet because this game is far from over. Kansas can definitely run him down. Can definitely close this gap. So we'll see what happens. Tight end goes in motion. They're going to set up a screen. Williams, 2 yards right there.
Yeah, screen crossed the formation there, kind of slowed them down. Kansas State's defense is pretty quick here, so, I don't know about crossing the formation on a screen, but picked up 2. So I just got to try to, maintain some offense here.
Yep. McComb, RPO, Williams going to hand it. Williams breaks a tackle. Williams going to drag all the way down to the 35-yard line of Kansas.
Interesting play call here. You can go for it on 4th down as long as you don't lose too many yards. Only has a nose of the football to go here.
3rd inches. Oh, that was close. And yes, you got to go for this. Feel like he just cannot punt. Got to go for it.
I don't like the play call there, Louisville. You only got a nose of the football to go. You know, and
Here we go.
try to drop back, you lose 5 yards on the snap. So interesting play call there.
4th and inches, gotta get it. McComb has a man open. That's a tight end. Middle of the field. Great catch to the 46. Kansas starting to move the ball a little bit.
They're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's 4th down. You're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome.
McComb rolls to his left. Going to take off and run, and he's going to go for 4 yards right there to midfield.
Kansas sustaining the drive here. You know, at what point do you start thinking not give the football back to Kansas State if you can help it?
Yep. Because remember, Kansas gets ball to open up second half, so they can take all their sweet time and just get little short gains. Again, Kansas State has probably one of the best defenses in college football in this league. I think Alabama and them. Here comes a blitz. McComb, corner route. Ooh, broken up. Incomplete.
He can't go for this. This is inside the go for it territory.
It's 4th and 5, and it's in Kansas State territory at the 49.
Just couldn't get on the same page. Now it sets up 4th down.
And the Jayhawks will try to pick it up on 4th down.
4th and 5. Under 4 minutes to play in the second
Look,
quarter.
that's the football game here.
Motion from the back.
Williams in motion. Here comes the blitz. He does catch the ball. That's Wentz. Wentz running inside the 20, inside the 10. Huge play for Kansas. That's what they needed.
Huge balls.
Great.
Huge balls.
Great catch and then run right after.
Good job there by Kansas. Got lucky on the the break of the tackle, but way to go for it on 4th down and try to continue this drive.
Man in motion. They were all over that RPO, but he does get in, drags a defender, takes him for a ride. Touchdown, Kansas. They finally get on the board.
Kansas is going to need to stop here to keep this football game interesting, but nonetheless, great play call there by Kansas, kind of using the motion there to confuse Kansas State off of the original snap. Great cutback instantly by the player there. The guy holding the controller, good touchdown. Let's see if Kansas can get a key stop.
And that was great from Kansas, just controlling the clock, not rushing anything, just taking their time, not forcing anything, just seeing what's open. Great drive right there. Now they just need to stop on defense. As the kick is away, Spradley Demp's going to bring it from his own 1-yard line, and he will only get it to the 18, so he won't make it back to the 20-yard line.
Here, if you're Kansas now, you can be aggressive on defense. If you give up a score, try to get the ball back into the end zone before the half. So you're looking at a 2-for-1 here. You might not get 2 possessions, but if Kansas State scores, you might be able to score to offset that to get the football back and start second half.
Handoff to Dylan Edwards, the speedy running back. Some compare him to Isaac Brown. Goes for 6 yards right there. Second and 4. Under 3 minutes left in the second quarter. See 2 receivers lined up on the left.
Got to think run here.
Johnson. Yep, he was going to the drag with Bradley. Spins past 2 defenders. What a spin move.
Kansas State staying aggressive here, just trying to move the football. Short passes, though, across the middle. We've noticed Kansas has been able to slow down Avery Johnson a little bit on the run game, but it's opening up those outside passing routes.
Here we go. RPO out to Bradley.
Good defense there. Keep it in front of you.
4 yards.
Should run it down to the 2 here.
And that will take us to the 2-minute warning. Kansas State with a 14-point lead. Kansas gets ball to open up second half, so Kansas desperately looking for a stop.
Let's see what they've got on second down. Wants to go up top.
2nd and 6. Avery Johnson looking, still looking. He's going to roll to his left. Nobody's going after him, and he's just going to take it himself for a first down.
Yeah, there's nobody open on that side of the football field, man. You got to take control of one of them linebackers and try to give them some pressure, or at least keep them in front of you. Play a little bit of basketball, box out, so to speak, with your footing. Keep them in front of you, but that's a first down, Kansas State.
Yeah, you can't let Avery Johnson get that much time, because he's just going to do whatever he wants. He's going to make you pay if you give him 20 seconds to throw. As you see, blitz is coming. Johnson going to the corner route with Bradley and just well over the defender's head. Incomplete, 2nd and 10.
First time we've seen Avery Johnson be human today. Overthrows his receiver there by about a yard, 2 yards.
As a quarterback, you have got to make that throw.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Johnson wants to throw it.
2nd and 10 for Johnson. Oh, the tight end, Oakley, is wide open. Dropped it right in the breadbasket inside the 15.
It's like a busted coverage there. Look like Kansas is trying to just run man. After, you know, just sometimes those formations, you lose a man in translation there. That's what happens to the tight end.
1st and 10, Avery Johnson. Tight end in the corner of the end zone. Incomplete, 2nd and 10.
Kansas doesn't want to lose too much time defending. Do you think about taking a timeout here if they try to burn some clock?
Operating in the red zone here on second down.
2nd and 10. Johnson scrambles left. Oh, try to spin past 2 defenders and he couldn't. And Kansas will use timeout.
Big third down here. I think if you hold them to a field goal, it's a win.
But just remember, he can run it in with Avery Johnson. I mean, he's not afraid to do it.
Johnson's tough to defend here. What do you do? 3rd and 4. You still can get a first down here, too, before you score a touchdown.
He's not afraid to pull the trigger. Huge 3rd down. Johnson looking, throws. Dylan Edwards! Touchdown, Kansas State! This is why I was telling you, you just give him too much time, he will make you pay.
He's tough to play,
Kansas
though,
State
there. What
makes
do?
it a
You man
3-score
up.
game.
You man up, try to bring pressure. Somebody's open. You try to drop back in the zone. He has lanes to run. So, you know, what do? Do you start to look at, you know, trying to run a little bit of spy, try to get some spy on him here? It sucks because it eliminates about 70% of your defensive playbook, but if you have to spy him, just to try to keep somebody on the guy, what do you do?
As a
Still
kick
time
goes
here for
in.
Kansas to keep this a football game, though. If they score here, we still got a game kicking off second half.
Yep, as Kansas is trailing by a large deficit. If they can score here, we got a ball game in Lawrence again. I mean,
Wants to go up top on first down.
McComb, corner route, broken up.
Big drop. Huge drop. Drop there.
Just can't have that happen.
Kills the drive.
A lot of challenges. You can see it right there, man. They shrink windows fast. They're a top 25 defense for a reason. You really better make sure you're dialed in today, or else they can make you pay in a hurry.
McComb, play action. Oh, and he's sacked. Cody Stufflebean in on that sack.
Timeout called by the defense.
Down back at the 17.
As they'll make some adjustments. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to
McComb on play action. Oh my goodness, the D-line just got in there so fast and he gets sacked again.
At this point, you got to take all the play actions out of your playbook because they're not working. The defensive pressure is too much from the defensive line. They're getting there with only 4. Maybe bring in 1 extra, but you got to eliminate the play actions. They're not working. You have no run game anyways to work off of the play action. So, you know, kind of questionable play call there by Kansas, but See if they can hold them off here in the first half.
And check it out. I mean, this Kansas State defense has held Kansas to under 100 yards of offense total so far. Johnson rolls right. He's just going to take off and run. We've seen this before. Avery Johnson getting sticky down the sideline and will go out of bounds inside the 35-yard line.
Johnson gave over 100 yards rushing. Just too easy. Just too easy. He's writing his own checks. He's printing his own money.
Avery Johnson to the end zone. Too far for Tibbs.
Kind of a good shot there. First down. Time running down. You only got one timeout. Go and give him a shot. He threw it to the outside shoulder, out of bounds. Nobody could catch it. So, good shot there.
Here we go. Avery Johnson all day to the end zone. Bradley does not catch it. That's two dropped passes. I mean, he just hasn't been able to catch it. I mean, that's not a drop. That's actually great coverage right there. Because Bradley is able to win a lot of one-on-ones because he has silver 50-50.
Bradley got a piece of it at the top of the route.
Yeah, he has silver 50-50, so the fact that he's not been able to catch both of those passes is kind of insane. Here we go, 3rd and 10, Avery Johnson makes a man miss, still going, makes 2 defenders miss, still running inside the 10-yard line. Get sticky, young man. This time on Kansas State.
Johnson. And the Heisman hopeful, looking Heisman.
Johnson, oh my goodness, he's just making it look so easy, and Kansas State's going to call timeout. They're at the 1-yard line.
No timeouts left. You go for it and try to score a TD here, you just take the points.
Yeah, he's going to be aggressive. You know, this is one of his major rivals, so... Here we go, Avery Johnson, slant. Oh, Bradley dropped it again. 2 seconds left.
Finally, the defense is able to make a play, and I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver is going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
2 seconds left. Ball on the 1. Johnson looking, out route, caught.
What a catch. What a throw.
Control the ball. It is caught for a touchdown. Jace Brown to end the half. And Kansas State just padding the lead.
Start cutting the sunflowers down. Kansas State's taking them home with them.
Yep. And the kick is up, and it is through 35-7 at the half. So we have played 1 half of football here in Lawrence. Kansas State currently one-sided game right now, 35-7 at the half. We're going to go down to our sideline reporter, Tiger. I mean, this has just been a pretty, just lopsided game. What are you looking for in the second half?
I'm just looking for Kansas to play their hardest and just try to play for pride at this point, because I don't think Electric's going to be beaten at all. And the other thing is, I'm very impressed with the production that we have going on here as well.
I really want to see a Kansas State versus Alabama national championship. I'm not even joking. As we see, a high ball is caught, 2nd and 8 now. And our sideline reporter has left the party.
Yeah, you wonder why Kansas here. Most times when I get down in these situations, I start chewing clock my turn, so there's no point.
Yeah, Williams gets a gain of 2 yards right there, 3rd and 6.
And Kansas is trying to maintain a drive here, trying to fight, show some fight, score a touchdown, field goal, something, just try to show something.
McComb, and that will be a flag on Kansas State for pass interference. So Kansas State will get a new set of first downs. They'll get it to the 24.
3 yards, first down for the offense after that penalty. Motion from the wideout.
Wentz in motion. Williams looking, has the tight end over the middle, and he will get it into Kansas State territory to the 48-yard line.
Kansas finding something there, just kind of across the middle. Just a nice little pitch and catch. Just trying to gain some momentum here. Just trying to get some momentum. Maybe get a score, get one stop, get another score, you can get back in the football game.
Man in motion. McComb. Intercepted! That's McAllister. Just threw it right to him, and it has just been a really rough day
That
for
play
this
action,
Kansas
man.
team.
That play action. Kansas cannot work off the play action. Kansas State's too good up front to try to work off the play action. They haven't established their run game to try to work anything off the play action. It's just not working for them.
Great job finishing the interception, catching the ball, making a big play.
Avery Johnson fumbles the ball, goes out of bounds. Yeah, this is probably one of the best games I've seen Electric play so far, if I'm being quite honest.
That was Jace Brown.
Yeah, I know. Because I was saying it, and then, yeah, he just fumbled it, like, unexpectedly. Johnson hit as he throws, incomplete. Dean Miller there on that. We need a 2nd down and 10. Johnson rolling right, man chasing him. He's going to run back, and it's incomplete. 3rd and 10. Avery Johnson back to pass. Going to throw the drag to Bradley, and he will be tackled short. 4th and 8, and Kansas State's probably, no, they're just going to punt it. Yeah, that's kind of surprising, I'm not going to lie, but guess they're running up the score stuff, so. You see, put a little backspin to it, so it's going to come out to the 28-yard line, so Kansas will start their next possession.
And if Kansas here, eliminate all the play actions. You can't run no more play actions. Every time you run a play action, you get sacked or throw an interception.
Well said. 3:41 to go here in the 3rd. And movement up front, so Kansas, it will be going back 5.
Kansas can get their own way right now.
McComb to the tight end. It is dropped. Yeah, I mean, this Kansas State defense is probably one of the best defenses in the entire league, so. And it is overthrown. Well over the defender's head. Just been trying to hit that tight end, just hasn't been able to. Kansas State showing blitz right here. This is probably mid-blitz if I had to guess. And yes, one guy's coming in untouched. Hit as he throws, incomplete. And Kansas is just going to punt it away. Just going to accept the defeat. Punt is away. Lockett will call for the fair catch. He'll come out to the 31. We take a look at that Big 12 race going on right now. Kansas State, of course, sitting at the top of their conference, but don't look too far down the road because Texas Tech is also undefeated in conference play, and that's probably going to be the Big 12 matchup. So, really looking forward to that. Is Avery Johnson throws cross body. That is Tibbs. He has a lot of room to run, and he's going to run it down inside the 25-yard line. 211 yards, 4 touchdowns for the young quarterback, Avery Johnson.
Yeah, Heisman's pretty much a lock at this point.
I don't know if he's in the Heisman race or not. I might have to go look, but Johnson back to throw, tight end, and he is into the end zone, and that's another touchdown for the Wildcats. Just adding insult to injury.
tack on the extra point, by the way, knocked it right down the middle. Aggressive play.
And the score is now 42-7.
Ugly football game here. If you're Kansas, man, you might just start thinking about licking your wounds, start burning some clock.
He'll bring it back from inside his spot.
Stewart's going to bring it out. Stewart's going to get it to the 18-yard line.
Much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Wants to throw on first down.
McCoy, or I don't know.
Just what they were looking for to get.
Nonetheless, Deshaun Haneco with the catch. Great control.
That's a huge throw for the offense.
McComb
They're
misses.
down by a ton. They're gonna need a lot more
I'm
of
so
that.
freaking
It's not
exhausted,
gonna be
dude.
easy,
Man.
considering the defense knows they're probably gonna be
McComb going to throw over the middle. Tight end Haneco.
There you go.
And he's now hurt.
Down, but he's got enough to get it across
No
Interesting.
give up in Kansas here. Just keep trying. They're just trying to keep chipping away.
with a fresh set of downs.
Mm-hmm.
Looking to throw on first down. Quickly to the tight
Going to
end.
hit the tight end
And the first guy couldn't
for a gain to the 34.
but not until he picked up the first down.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit too for the location of the throw because he put it out in front of his big man. He was able to make
Here comes the
catch
blitz.
himself.
Check it down to Williams. And Williams will have the first down to the 23-yard line of Kansas State.
Go to Kansas here. Kansas not going away. Just trying to work the football. No quitting them.
Greedy early on that time, made a real good decision. I'll tell you what, that's a nice catch by the running back because that ball's in the
Four-man
air
rush.
for a long time. You're
McComb's going to roll out left. Going to throw
look like a receiver
to the
making
running
a
back
play.
for a gain of 6 yards.
That's really nice fundamentals by a right-handed quarterback, going to his left, getting the
Let me
short,
see. We're now under a minute to play in the third quarter.
helping him make a very accurate throw.
Here comes the pressure. McComb gets sacked. It's just been that type of day. Just Kansas State D-line's just getting to the quarterback.
In the water now. Of course, they've already knocked the starting quarterback out of this game, and now with the backup in, they're bringing more pressure. It almost looks like they're more excited
Third and
to get
15.
after him. This is just a very
See if he'll just chuck it up or something. Just going to take the underneath route to the tight end. 4th and 5, and they're just going to go for it. This might be the last play of the quarter.
That was probably the last play of the quarter.
No, he's going to call another play.
Uh-oh.
5 ticks remaining in the third. 4th and 5. Ball snap. McComb hits his receiver. Ooh, big hit, but he does hold on to the ball. That will do it for the third quarter. Kansas State, the 4th-ranked team in the country, up big in the Sunflower Showdown in Lawrence, 42-7 as we open up the fourth quarter. It's just been a really lopsided game. Here comes McComb. McComb's going to keep his eyes downfield, going to throw it to the end zone, and that's a catch.
Proud of Kansas here for not giving up.
Yep, as
Fighting
they
on.
finally score. And the score is now 42-14 with 5:55 to go in the fourth quarter. Lockett's going to bring it out to the 22, and I believe Kansas State's just going to sub in the backups and chew clock, since there's really nothing to play for. So will we see Blake Barnett on this field? The answer is no. Okay, so Avery Johnson will remain on the field. 2 on the play clock. Johnson snaps over the middle. First play, that's Bradley with a big gain down into Kansas
State
territory.
still throwing too. They can tell it's a rivalry game for sure.
Yeah, showing no mercy. I mean, that's what you're supposed to do. I mean, that's passion. As now we see the backups in as he hands it off Oh, running back gets through 2 tackles, and he's going to score.
Call in the dog and put out the fire, my friends. We're done here. Kansas State, great football game, great game plan. Kansas, still great effort from Kansas. They tried their best. Just overmatched.
Yeah, that was amazing from the running back that he just slipped through 2 tackles and scored. That was nice.
Rivalry games, you just need that first thing to break your way, Palmer. And I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back, but these guys need to take
And kick goes into the end zone. Kansas will get the ball back with 5 minutes to go in the ball game.
If Kansas here, do you think about start running here and try to just burn some clock? Save your boys. Doesn't look like it.
Rolling to his right, McComb gets hit, incomplete. Donovan McIntosh with that hit.
Cornerback coming out of coverage there and making a tackle, or quarterback, sorry.
McComb hit as he throws incomplete. So we see it's 3rd and 10.
He has been under duress all game long, and that's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game too. Nothing coming easy to him. It's hard to see the field when your internal clock is going off so fast because of the pressure of this defense, and that's why they find themselves down by so much here in the 4th.
McComb over the middle. Oh my goodness, what a catch from the tight end. That was a hell of a catch. Great control right there.
Going up, making a play on the football on a blowout.
That's a 2nd string tight end, I believe.
Give him a pride sticker.
Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's
RPO, and he is not going to go far. And Kansas State has an injury on the field because he did not take a timeout. So as we see, Kansas will fall to 4-4. Kansas State will go to 8-0 on the year. Still a lot of teams ranked ahead. Still 3 teams ranked ahead of him. You got Clemson as one of them. You have Alabama. And I don't know who the third team is. I forgot.
When they're sitting very comfortably in the college football playoffs. So.
I think I'm on college football. I can check this out. I mean, the game's still going on. I'll just pin it to my side, but I'll go check the rankings. So 3rd down for Kansas State, or for Kansas. So here we go, back to pass. McComb over the middle, intercepted again, and he's going to take this back, and he will be brought down. Good night, sweetheart.
Yeah, just sailed that one. Over to the receiver, right into the safety's lap.
Props to Kansas State.
Interception 9 days out of the date.
And the running back again, just finding holes and just running through people. So I'm currently pulling up the rankings right now. We will see who is ranked ahead, and we will see if this win will really boost Kansas State to potentially the top 2. So as I said, Clemson is number 1, Alabama 2, and then they put Texas at number 3. So, and then SMU is actually the 5th ranked team in the land, and they're a CPU team. So that's really interesting. I think they might actually make the ACC championship. So they don't play Clemson, they don't play Louisville, they don't play all those teams, or North Carolina. Barnett to quick out. It is caught, 1st down. And we are close to the 2-minute timeout, I believe. Direct snap. Up the gut. And it's going to go for 3 yards right there to make it 2nd down and 7 now. And there's the 2-minute warning.
time here. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal.
It's been a really Barnett. Gonna throw end zone, broken up. Whoa, where did that ball go? Oh wow.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positives today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field?
And they just take the field goal. So it'll be 52 to 14.
And they just tack on more points to this.
What do you think? You try to score here for Kansas, or you just go ahead and knee it out and move on with your life?
I think he'll just play to the end. I mean, again, if he scores, nothing really happens, but he'll just try to play to the end. I mean, that's what you're supposed to do. I mean, even if you're down like 91 to 7, still play to the end, because that's just what you're supposed to do. McComb going deep here, one-on-one, and it is actually caught. Wow, what a grab. Emmanuel Henderson, the transfer from Alabama, with a great catch.
Well, you got to start somewhere, Reese. It's been tough going for this offense all game long. They find
McComb going to go to the tight end, incomplete. And Pablo Escobar has joined the party, the Texas Tech user. So maybe we can get his opinion after the game on, oh, and we also got the Clemson user in the house, so this should be interesting.
What's up? Made a birdie. That's about it.
To the end zone, it was broken up, so under a minute to play in the game. Yes, this is a game of the week. Here we go, McComb over the middle, caught, 1st down. Ooh, he got flipped on his backside. Well, while you guys are here, we're actually gonna pull up conference standings and stuff for you guys, because you guys are pretty high up in the rankings and stuff. So, and to the end zone, it is caught. Touchdown, Kansas.
What if I did again here for Kansas?
Cam Pickett. And kick is up, and it is good.
Comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much.
22 seconds. I think Kansas accidentally called timeout.
Defense will use a timeout. 22 seconds remaining in the game.
As they hand it off one more time, that should do it. Don't think they're going to call another play. Yeah, that will do it. So
dominating performance for Kansas State.
Kansas State remains undefeated. They win the Sunflower Showdown over their in-state rival Kansas in Lawrence, 52 to 21, dominating fashion here. You know, they understood it was a rivalry game. They took it really seriously, and the Governor's Cup is headed back to Manhattan. So we're going to go down to the field for post-game interviews, but look at this first. Avery Johnson, 272 yards passing and 5 touchdowns. Great game overall from this quarterback.
Don't forget another 120 rushing.
All right, yeah. I mean, yeah, that really good game. I mean, he definitely got sticky, really sticky. All right, we're going to go down the field for post-game interviews. We're going to start with Electric first. Electric, you win a rivalry game, which every rivalry game means much more than any other game on the schedule. So how are you feeling winning over your rival Kansas in the Sunflower Showdown?
I mean, good little game. Not as accurate as what I expected, but I mean, we did what we had to do. Great job from the team today. They showed me that we can do a lot. We just never gave them time to even sit back in the pocket. I love that. So that was really good.
All right. Avery Johnson, again, another outstanding game. With 4 games left, you're eyeing the trip to the Big 12 championship. Playoffs are looming upon. I mean, when you look at the rank, I mean, who are you really eyeing down? Who do you really want to play? Really, that's high ranked. Like anybody above you, who do you want to play?
I played Neo before. He was pretty decent. I played basically everybody that's been in this top 25. That's everybody that's in front of me. I beat all of them at a point in time. I mean, I wouldn't be afraid to play any one of them, even though they would have 10 overall better teams, but the user have to, equal that out in order for it to be pretty okay. So, I mean, I like to play Bama. I seen that he changed up his play style compared to what he did last year. He plays a little bit different from what I remember. He was good, but yeah, Bama and Texas Tech, they got to get ready for this too. There's going to be the same thing. Can't wait to play them. It's going to be a nice little fun game. Can't wait to laugh after it.
All right, well, congratulations on your win. John Anthony, do you got anything for Electric?
I do. You gonna travel to Chapel Hill next year?
Oh, goodness. Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, yeah. If Avery stays, I just need Avery to stay. If he don't, we're going to have the coldest white boy out to play for us. So, yeah, I can. I'll play.
See you then. Good job, brother.
Thank you. Much appreciated.
I think there's really... Hale State's still in the party. I mean, if he has any questions. He didn't really see the full game. All right.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I believe that this win, we won in real life last year. I was pretty happy about that. Then we beat them in basketball. That made me even more happy. And then the Eagles won the championship. So, and then able to do it again here in this game. I mean, I like it. It's fun. Negativity in this locker room only goes against the opponents. We just make sure that they know what we doing every time. Avery Johnson did a great job today on making them understand that Kansas State is always going to be here, even if we're not even going to win a championship or not. Just know we are always a competitive team to play against, and it's not that hard it's really hard to beat us. So all I can say is great job to the team. The team just showed y'all everything. They did everything for me, and I just did what I could do as a coach.
All right, I believe that's it for Kansas State. We can move on to the opposing head coach. KU, really tough loss. You fall to 4-4. Just on the 500 mark. How are you looking to rebound for your last 4 games of the season?
Well, I'm pretty sure they're all CPU games, so hopefully I'll be able to win out and we can still get a get a good bowl game. Definitely was a tough one for sure. I mean, losing Jalen Daniels in the first quarter was definitely unexpected. But you know, put David McComb in a tough spot to have to come in. But I thought he fought really hard and got better as the game went on. I made a couple bad reads that led to interceptions, but yeah, I mean, you can't really just sit here and dwell on it. You just gotta keep it rolling and try to finish things out strong.
Mr. Williams, you got anything?
Yeah, Kansas, how you looking for the future, man? I know it was a tough night tonight, losing to a rival, but you know, you showed some flashes. You excited about the future? Got a good recruiting class lined up. What are you thinking?
We're trying. You know, I think a lot of my problem was like I would have liked to play more man coverage, but our secondary is just not very good at the moment. And I think if we could, you know, land a few guys in the portal or through recruiting on the back end, it would help be able to give me like a different way to play defense outside of just mostly zone, which, you know, it was fine at times tonight, but you know, Avery Johnson's just tough to play zone against him. So yeah, no, we definitely have some areas we need to get better, but you know, I like the pieces we've sort of put in place so far. Hopefully we'll have quite a few of these guys back next year, and yeah, we'll just see what we can do.
Hail State.
Man. Good job. Way to fight to the end, by the way. Good work.
Yeah, appreciate it. We need something, man. We definitely need some sort of spark. We could have used Chris Jones and his big third leg come out and say a few words before this game, but yeah, you know, that's just how it goes. I think we just got to get better everywhere, and I think I'm gonna have to try to do a good job in the transfer portal and make sure we keep as many guys as we can and try to load up basically on every position at defense, because I think that's definitely a big area that we can do better in. So
I believe that's
wow. Both, honestly. They have varying levels of success rate, but you know, the guys that we get are dogs. So you know, I'm gonna be out there in those living rooms for sure, recruiting my ass off, and you know, we'll just see if they want to come play for Coach Sean Combs. We got the best parties out there, so
ain't no party like a Kansas Jayhawks party. Am I right?
Yeah, that's what they say.
All right. Well, can we wrap? Well, let's go ahead and preview these schedules before we wrap everything up. So we know Kansas 4 more CPU games. I mean, you don't lose CPU games. 8-4 to finish out the year. 6-2 in conference. And we'll go to Kansas State. You know, 8-0. They got to play a big game versus Texas Tech. Both teams undefeated in conference play. Heavy favorites to make the Big 12 championship. Keep in mind, Colorado's also undefeated as well. So it's like basically a 3-man show for the Big 12 championship spot. Then they play Penn State. They play West Virginia. And then they wrap out the year versus Colorado. So they play Texas. So Kansas State plays Texas Tech and Colorado. So really tough schedule.
Colorado, like,
Well, they're currently 7-1, 5-0, and
Who have they played?
so really big game. So really huge last part of the schedule for Kansas State. So
Louisville
we can
put BTA on Colorado.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. But anyway, we can go ahead and wrap up this broadcast. Thank you guys for tuning in for another presentation of the Big 12 on the HPL YouTube channel. Kansas State with a huge rivalry win, 52-21 over Kansas. I am DeJuan McMurray alongside Mr. Williams and Hail State, and we are signing off.
Yeah, we good.